we're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, me like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby, I was hoping maybe that you cross my path.
So what's up, everyone? Welcome back to your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I am Alicia. Today in this video, I would like to make a special message for many people out there that feel lost, feel unloved, feel rejected, feel that they have no one in their life, and feel lonely. This channel is a big promoter to find strength and building the best version of yourself by being alone, and to not fear to be alone, and to learn to actually enjoy to be alone and see the benefit there is when you are alone. That doesn't mean that I'm saying all of you stay alone for the rest of your life, but some people out there are making terrible decisions and are accepting situation that doesn't benefit them, that doesn't grow them, to stay around people that doesn't have their back. They have nothing in common with those people. They stay in abusive situation, or a situation they blocking them to be who they are, and they stay in those situations just because they don't want to be alone. The message I have in this video is to remind all of you, never fear to be alone. And sometimes it's best to be alone than to be with people and situations that simply are killing you inside and making you feel more lonely than you've been alone by yourself. And some of you know what I'm talking about. Feeling terribly alone can come not only when you're alone. It can come at its worst, at its highest, when you're with somebody and they never get you. They don't do any effort to get along with you. You feel like you don't matter. You feel empty inside when you are with those people. It can be your friend, your family, your partner, or situation in a job. Many situations in this life where we are with other people, surrounded by so many people, sometimes for some of us it is in those situations that we feel the worst of the loneliness. We feel so alone, so lost, so misplaced, so not understood, not fitting, simply not having our place where we are. So do not fear to be alone. Do not accept the situation just because you are afraid to be alone. Don't be too hard on yourself. When you find yourself alone and there is somebody or something that you wanted and they are not interested whatsoever, you take the rejection and the rest so badly to the heart, to your core, to your bones. just know that someday the right things will come for you. But staying in a situation that doesn't grow you, a situation that you feel like who you are is not being celebrated, is fully tolerated, but the situation and the people in that situation, that can hurt you more than leave, have some pain, cry about it, and get over it. We out here got to be good to let go of what no longer serving us. If something is meant to be in your life, nothing in this world can change God's plan. If that person is meant to be in your life, they will be in your life. So some of us out here need to learn to not force things. Some of us out here are staying in a situation with somebody and that person have made the intention clear, and you stay around that person, one, because you don't want to be lonely, and two, you believe you're going to change their mind when they're going to see how great you are. I'm telling you from experience, do not try to convince anybody of your worth. If they don't see your worth and they don't see what you bring to the table, please do yourself a favor and go where you don't have to prove yourself. This is too much work. Some people will never like you. Some people get bad attention right from the start before you either say or do anything towards you. They have bad intention and there is nothing you can do about that. You may have gave your heart and helped that person and you didn't want to be alone again. But there you are. You found yourself at night wondering again why you cannot find a mate, why you don't have friends, why people don't understand you. Stop asking questions like this that just put all the blame onto you. Sometime in life things just don't work out. But please see with me the power of standing by yourself alone, the power to fill your own cup. You got the power to be happy. You don't have to be with somebody else or have somebody else in your life in order to be happy. This is the idea some people have out there, but that is not the only way to be happy. I will say it is important for you to find happiness and to be comfortable with your own life and your own things and have some routine, a job, plans, goals and everything else in place before you go and try to mix yourself with somebody else. Because so many people out here are walking zombies, assistant. They are looking to be assisted, to drop all their life and misery into your bag. When what they can bring to you, it's absolutely zero. They will only bring you stress, and you will feel more alone by their side than being alone by yourself. That is the truth for some people out there. So don't be too desperate to not be alone, to find the person to have. No. During the time that God is keeping you alone, isolated by yourself, make sure that you work on yourself. You look also what went wrong in your connection. What is it that you want now? Focus on your goal. Do not chase people, but make sure that you chase your dream. And sometimes the truth is we don't need to chase our dream. We need to make them happen. We need to work at them every day. Even if it's 15 minutes, it's still 15 minutes. And in the end of the month, 15 minutes is making a whole project progressing. Doing nothing should not be too much an option, especially when you feel alone. When you feel alone, what you need to do is to keep yourself focused on adding value to your life. One thing I noticed when I get with other people is, my God, some people are really wasting my time. I'm not getting much value from it. The truth is, I lose value and time. So, be alone can make you rich. Be alone can make you smarter. Be alone can really improve and grow your life if you take the time, that space, because it is a very big space. When you're alone, you need to feel it, but you need to not just feel it by doing things, so then you run away from the pain, run away from something, run away from feeling alone. It is advisable that you feel your loneliness, so you feel you want to connect with somebody else, and you manage your emotion, and you try to feel out your need by yourself until you connect with the person that you want to connect with. Never feel alone, but it's okay if you do feel alone. Make sure to analyze when you feel alone. Why do you feel alone? What do you think when you're alone? And my advice is, try to not entertain too much your lonely thought. The mind is a very smart tool, but extremely dangerous. It can turn against you if you focus too much on it. Try to read a book, get busy, and see this lonely time that you have as a blessing and not as a problem. You know, in this world, there's not just people. There are things that are happening that we don't see. Invisible energy that watch over us. The universe is never against us. It is ourselves that are blocking our way. It is ourselves sometimes that are blocking the good things in our life. We all can be capable to get what we want and more. We all can have that life, the person, everything else that we want. But first, we need to stop sabotaging ourselves. We need to know, and for 100% please, and you can go to 200 if you want, to believe that you are worth it. Find this love for yourself inside your own self. It is good that people talk about finding somebody else, but you saw how much problem getting with somebody else can be sometimes. Getting with somebody else that don't appreciate you, getting with somebody else that bringing you more problem, getting with somebody else that just devaluating you, that draining you out. There are no many quality people out there, and that's the reality. If you are a quality person, you need to put value into yourself, literally. Like we put a value to the diamond, to gold, to money, you got to put a value into yourself. Too many people are giving themselves too easy to the lowest and lowest minimal effort guy out there or woman that doesn't care about them. They're chasing harder and put in so much effort to get with somebody that right from the start have shown that they are not interested. Some people fall hard in love the more they meet somebody that is so cold. Yes, later they wake up and realize this is so messed up and this is so wrong. How did I fall in love with that? That is the question they ask themselves later. How did you fall in love with that? Let me answer that for you. You, me, and everybody else won't fall in love with people that are cold, not interested, and that doesn't care about us, and we won't be desperate to get on with them, to get their validation, to get them in our life, and to try to change their mind about us. This is not a challenge. Some people like the challenge, but this is stupidity. Just let me tell you that. The reason some people out there are doing this selection of toxic partner, a partner that right from the start they were signed that this person doesn't care, and the more that person show they don't care, the more they want that person. Why certain people does that? It's because they don't have any respect for themselves. They don't have any love for themselves. And they believe if I can win this person to love me, that confirm that I'm lovable. No, let me tell you the truth. That confirm you really need to work on yourself, because there's something deeply wrong here. And it's not just with this person, but it's for a very long time. Maybe your mother was a narcissist. Maybe your father was a borderline. Maybe you never knew love, or just knew toxic love, and you confuse the defect behavior and toxic behavior of a partner to be the sign that this is normal, because this is how my parents were. One partner that is not okay, we can give you a little pass. Two partner that is not okay, and then the third partner again is not okay. Who is the common person here? It's not them, it's you. We got to work on ourselves, and working ourselves can happen when we are alone, when we really truly kind of learn to be okay by ourselves. But some people need to not stay alone too long, because you can stay alone all your life. If you have not worked on yourself, as soon as you go out there, what do? You start to pick up the same toxic people again in your life. Make sure if you're going to be alone, you're going to work on yourself, you're going to change your life, you're going to progress and see some real, a real you that come into life. Don't be afraid to be alone. The real feeling to feel alone is when you are in a situation where you are not happy, and there are people around you, or you're with a partner and you two just is not working. That's when you feel the most alone. But when you're alone, if you have plan, you keep yourself busy, you'll be fine. You're never alone. The universe is always with you. I can tell you that. I've been alone most of my life, and I discovered I was never alone. That was always an energy that was there looking after me. I survived, and even my own mother would not want me to survive, but I did, and I grow, and I'm doing well, despite that I get a lot of issue day after day to deal with. Don't be afraid to be alone. That is the message I wanted to make today in this video. I hope this is gonna help some of you. I have been alone all my life, and this is the thing that helped me to discover who I am. It's saving me. I would have stayed around people, especially around my family. I would have been eaten alive there. There would not be me here talking with you. We sometimes need to accept what it is and see that the greatest invention and things out there came into this world for all of us to enjoy when that person took some alone time. When I'm not alone and I'm dealing with some friends or someone, it's great, but I don't always feel okay with everybody. I sometimes feel drained by people company, especially when all you're doing is having to convince that person about what you like, what you don't like. Kind of a battle constantly. You feel misunderstood every line that you're saying. It's really tiring. So sometimes, and most of the time, I really enjoy to be alone. You know, I get on with my stuff. I focus, I go to the gym, I try some new stuff. I go to my little traveling around. I eat my nice food, and I'm happy. Of course, I'm also happy when I'm with somebody that understands me. But not everybody is a good companion in your life. So I want to thank you today to watch your channel Brighter Life Institute. I am Shirley Alicia. I see you on the next video. Subscribe and put in the comment section, how do you manage the loneliness that sometimes you feel in your life. See you on the next video. Bye.
You got the best of me. You got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby. I was hoping maybe that you crossed my path. I've been seeing